Prehab, what is it? It sounds like rehab's overachieving cousin, right? Well, kind of. Prehab is doing your rehab before surgery. Yeah, before anything even goes wrong. Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Lin, Doctor of Physical Therapy at Rehab and Revive. Today we are talking about why doing your extra credit before surgery might be the difference between bouncing back quickly or feeling like you got hit by a truck for months. Let me explain prehab in the way that actually makes sense. Prehab is like studying before the test instead of walking into the exam thinking, let's just see what happens. Or better yet, it is like training for a marathon before race day instead of showing up in flip-flops, holding a smoothie thinking, I will figure it out as I go. A lot of people treat surgery exactly like that. They think, I will just get the surgery and then I will deal with the rehab later. Here's the truth. Most people do not realize surgery is controlled trauma. Let me say that again, controlled trauma. Even when it is successful and even when it is perfect, your body still goes through a lot. Muscles are cut or moved. Inflammation spikes, swelling sets in, pain follows, and your nervous system basically goes into a shock. It tries to shut everything down. Take a knee or a hip replacement as an example. Right after surgery, your strength can drop fast, sometimes by 30 to 50% almost immediately. Your muscles do not just weaken, they essentially go offline. Your quads go on strike, your glutes are missing in action, your brain is confused. If you walk into a surgery already stiff, weak, or deconditioned, and you're not starting from zero, you're starting from a deficit. Now you're trying to climb out of a hole while everything hurts. That is where prehab changes the game. The science actually supports this. People who do prehab consistently show faster recovery times, better strength after surgery, improved range of motion, less time spent in formal physical therapy, and in some cases, even shorter hospital stays. In normal human language, your body does not like learning under stress. Your body likes familiarity. When you train before surgery, you're building muscle memory. You're building neural pathways. You're teaching your brain and your body, this is how we move. After surgery, instead of your body saying, I do not trust this movement, it says, I remember this. Let's get back to it. This is a completely different starting point. Think of your body like a company. Surgery is like your CEO suddenly stepping out. If you have trained your staff and your systems, everything keeps running. If you have not, it is chaos. No one knows what to do. Everything slows down. Mistakes happen everywhere. Prehab is training your internal team before things get messy. Let's make this practical. If you're going in for knee replacement, your number one priority is quad strength. After surgery, your quad basically shuts down. You also want to work on getting your knee fully straight and managing swelling before it becomes a bigger issue. If you are going in for a hip replacement, we're talking glutes, stability, and balance. After surgery, your body has to relearn how to trust that hip. If that system is not trained beforehand, everything feels unstable. What happens if you skip prehab? You move slower, progress feels harder, pain feels more overwhelming. You start compensating by using your wrong muscles or moving the wrong way. And then people ask, why is my recovery taking so long? It is not bad luck, it is lack of preparation. I'm not saying that to be harsh. I'm just saying because that is the part you can control. Prehab is not extra. It is not optional. It should be the minimum standard if you care about your outcome. Think about it. You are investing time. You're investing money. You're putting your trust in a surgeon. Why would you not stack the odds in your favor? That is like buying a high-performance car and putting cheap gas in it. It just does not make sense. If you have surgery coming up, try to start prehab 4 to 6 weeks early. Focus on strength, focus on mobility, focus on reducing inflammation, and most importantly, get professional guidance. Doing random exercises you found online is not a strategy. That is guessing, and guessing is not what you want when the stakes are this high. You want a plan. You want a structure. The better you go, the better you come out. It is as simple as that. If this helped clarify things for you, leave us some love or questions in the comments box below. Please like and subscribe. We truly appreciate your support. I'm Dr. Lim. Remember, we heal smarter.